Buy any crypto altcoin, you need to understand a harsh truth. 100x coins are not found by luck, they're found by process. Most people jump into hype, winners jump into data. Today I'm giving you the exact 7-step system used by early investors who discovered tokens like MATIC, Sol, Link, SHIB, Pepe, BONK, Jasmy, and FET, before the world noticed. By the end of this video, you'll know where 100x coins come from, how to detect them before the hype, what metrics actually matter, how whales spot microcaps, the secrets of tokenomics, narratives, and real early-stage signals, and the tools nobody talks about. Stay till the end because step 7 alone is something most people would never share publicly. Let's begin. Every 100x coin in history had 3 characteristics. First, they started small. We're talking a market cap below $10 million, sometimes even under $1 million. Second, they were aligned with a strong narrative. Narratives like AI, real-world assets, X-Tech, meme coins, DePIN, gaming, layer 2s, modular chains, and liquid staking. And third, the early believers were not influenced by hype. They saw value long before there was any noise. Let's look at some examples. MATIC was under a $5 million market cap when early investors spotted the scaling trend. SHIB exploded because the combination of meme coins and a strong community became a narrative. FET grew massively due to the AI narrative taking off, and Solana grew from just pennies because it solved the problems of speed and high fees. This pattern repeats itself every single cycle. The key is knowing how to spot it. This brings us to our first step, finding the right narrative. Narratives are everything. Smart investors don't pick coins, they pick sectors. So, what are the best narratives for the next couple of years? Potential 100x narratives include AI and crypto fusion, DePIN, or decentralized physical infrastructure, memo coins with real utility or powerful branding, modular blockchains, RWA or real-world asset tokenization, ZK rollups and gaming economies powered by crypto. So, how do you spot a narrative before it pumps? Tools like Google Trends, X or Twitter Sentiment, and cryptonews velocity can be incredibly telling. Also, watch venture capital funding flows. Where are the big players putting their money? Finally, pay close attention to early chatter in Telegram and Discord groups. This is exactly how the early Solana and AVAX narratives were formed. When you see a concept picking up steam across all these platforms, you might be onto something big. Step 2 is microcap hunting. This is where 100x coins actually live. Projects between $500,000 and $5 million are your early gems. This is the highest risk, but also the highest reward zone. From $5 to $20 million, you're looking at growing projects that have gained some traction. Beyond $20 million, a 100x is much harder to achieve, but you can still find solid 10x opportunities. So, where do you find these microcaps? Your best friends are DX Tools and Gecko Terminal. You can also monitor trending pairs on Uniswap and PancakeSwap. These include renounced contracts without a good reason, no multi-sig protection on the Treasury wallet, zero documentation, or a completely anonymous team with no verifiable history. Another big one is liquidity that's only locked for a few days. That's a classic rug pull signal. These include a real, detailed roadmap, actual developer updates you can verify, an active GitHub repository, real utility, even if it's small at first, and balanced tokenomics. A project that checks these boxes is showing signs of long-term vision and commitment. This leads us to step 3, understanding tokenomics. The tokenomics of a project literally decide if it pumps or dies. Good tokenomics are designed to create value and scarcity over time. So, what should you look for? First, a low initial market cap and a low circulating supply. This creates the potential for massive price appreciation. You also want to see locked team tokens with a vesting schedule. This ensures the team is committed for the long haul and won't just dump their tokens on the market. Real utility for the token is crucial. Does it do something? Burn mechanics, which reduce the total supply, are a powerful deflationary force. And finally, staking or other incentive systems that reward holders and encourage them to lock up their tokens. Consider examples like BNB, which uses a quarterly burn mechanism, or Uni, which gives holders governance rights over the Uniswap ecosystem. Here's a formula most investors don't know. A high fully diluted valuation, or FDV, combined with a low circulating supply is a danger sign. It means a lot of tokens are waiting to hit the market, but a low FDV with a strong circulating supply, that's moon potential. Step 4 is researching the team. Remember, 100x coins come from people, not just from logos. You need to investigate the founders and developers behind the project. Check their LinkedIn profiles and their GitHub activity. Look into their previous projects. Were they successful? Did they deliver on their promises? Look at their partnerships and advisors. Do they communicate clearly and consistently, especially when things get tough? Step 5 is all about utility and problem solving. The most sustainable 100x projects solve real problems. You need to ask yourself, what problem does this project actually solve? Does the world of crypto truly need this solution? Who are the target users? And is this solution significantly better, faster, or cheaper than existing methods? Some examples of high potential utility include AI automation agents, tools for on-chain verification of real-world assets, systems for tokenizing supply chains, economies for in-game items, and Layer 2 scaling solutions that make blockchains more efficient. If a project doesn't have a clear use case or a problem it's solving, you're not investing, you're just gambling on hype. Step 6 is analyzing community, whales, and social signals. A project can't pump to 100x without a strong, engaged community. You need to dig into their social channels. Check their Telegram engagement. Is it real conversation, or is it just full of bots spamming when moon? Look at their Twitter or X interactions. Are they getting organic likes and retweets from real people? And are influential figures in the space talking about the project organically, not just through paid promotions? Then, you need to follow the smart money by tracking whale wallets. Where whales move, retail often follows. Powerful tools like Arkham Nonson, the Whales tab on Dick Screener, and the Hot Wallets section on SoulScan can show you which large wallets are accumulating a token. If you see multiple whale wallets buying and holding a new microcap, it's a very strong signal that they see potential that the rest of the market has missed. And now, for step 7, the most important part of the entire process, your entry strategy. Even the best coin in the world, 1T, give you 100x returns if you buy it at the top of a hype cycle. The best entry points are often when things look quiet. Look for opportunities after the initial launch dip, after a period of consolidation, or during clear accumulation zones on the chart. You want to get in before the narrative trend fully spikes. A key signal is when the trading volume is low, but the developer activity on GitHub is high. This shows the team is building quietly, preparing for the next leg up. What you must never do is buy giant green candles. Never ape into a project purely because of hype. And never, ever chase pumps. That is the fastest way to become exit liquidity for early investors. Be patient, wait for your entry, and stick to your plan. And now you understand exactly how real investors spot 100x altcoins before they explode. It's not luck. It's a repeatable system based on data and disciplined research. If you learned something new today, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Comment 100x down below if you want a full list of hidden gems I'm watching. And please share this video with a friend who needs to see this. And once again, here's the required disclaimer. This video contains AI-assisted research, scripting, and narration. Nothing in this content is financial advice. Always do your own research before making investment decisions. Thanks for watching.